dozen times. We think that that is unconstitutional. We think that a jury verdict should mean more than our jury's verdict seems to mean, and so we are planning to.
How did he feel?
Filed a cross appeal. What would happen in that regard if they filed a cross appeal and then get a higher
He would not get a higher sentence. They're not gonna cross appeal.
We're about, so we can give them some
right,
space.
and no response to the appeal, and it was decided by the Second Circuit.
The judge clearly thought that the sexual encounters weren't consensual. The judge clearly thought the sexual encounters weren't consensual. What did you make of his remarks?
Anyway, I'm happy to go. So we think that's just absolutely inconsistent with the jury's verdict. I mean, the jury's verdict was resoundingly clear. There was no sex trafficking. There was no racketeering. Everything was consensual. Everything was adult, which is why he was convicted only of the prostitution offense. What we feel happened today is that the judge acted as a 13th juror, one that we did not choose, and that he second-guessed the jury's verdict.
Well, at least the judge was open-minded. At least the judge was open-minded for both sides. He gave consideration.
Have you had a chance to talk to your client? Can you tell us about the conversation?
How is this? How is this?
How will this impact sex workers?
But it's okay.
Is criminalizing sex workers our way of going against domestic violence? I'm protesting. I have the right to protest.
He does feel justice was served, though.
How does transportation of prostitution help us with domestic
I
violence?
feel like Diddy definitely took accountability for everything, sir. And I would like to just let you know that everything was not consensual, sir. Please don't say that. It was not consensual.
How will this impact the sex worker community?
Let's ask him a question.
Yes, but he did allegedly.
All right, Queen. All right, Queen. All right, Queen.
It's too much. I'm trying. Can't hold it up that much.
We're clearly all talking about domestic violence, so what does that have to do with prostitution?
It sucks. It's not gonna have sex.
We all feel comfortable bringing people to jail by any means necessary, no matter which community it impacts. Why weren't the sex workers on trial today speaking? Where were the escorts? Excuse me?
Because they can't even answer questions.
Why weren't the escorts speaking since this was about transportation of prostitution?
The right story.
If everybody took a step
We're going to
back,
ask the judge to recommend that. We are very serious about pursuing an appeal. So we have a number of things all going on at the same time. I think that's all.
And you got about 14 days to start doing it?
My colleagues.
So you had to use the sex worker community to bring them to jail, right? There was no other way.
14 days to put that in motion? Brian.
There was no other way.
Appreciate you, Brian. Always, man. Brian.
The next time y'all have sex on the first date, why don't you equate that to prostitution?
thank you so very much.
Huh?
Thank you for giving us a moment.
Don't kiss ass. Don't do it. We did nothing today. This was a loss for domestic violence victims and for sex workers. We did absolutely nothing to support domestic violence today. This was a loss. This was not a win.
Celebrate.
How does transportation of prostitutes help us in our support for domestic violence? It does absolutely nothing but criminalize sex workers. That's the best y'all can do. Let's find something. Oh, we can use the sex workers. So all y'all mothers, we did what they did to do.